हेलो एवरीवन। आज सुबह होते ही मुझे अचानक से न्यूज़ आने लगा कि ओके एक नया टेक्स्ट टू वीडियो जनरेशन मॉडल आ गया है। एंड जब से पीका का अनाउंसमेंट हुआ है एंड अर्ली एक्सेस मिला तब से लाइक आई हैव सीन लॉट मेनी मॉडल्स कमिंग इनटू। एंड आज वाला थोड़ा और स्पेशल क्यों है बिकॉज गूगल रिसर्च ने लॉन्च किया है अगेन लाइक समथिंग न्यू और अनएक्सपेक्टेड अचानक से। इट्स लूमेर। सो आई थॉट कि okay, let's go through the paper also and what different they have did as per the work which I have done earlier, so that कि कुछ नई चीजें पता चले and like just wanted to record myself for the same. Let's see. Okay, it was Lumiere, I guess. Mm, yeah. So गूगल मैंने बोला गूगल रिसर्च ने लॉन्च किया स्पेस टाइम डिफ्यूजन मॉडल फॉर रियलिस्टिक वीडियो जनरेशन। ओके, yeah, paper will read it in some time. Okay. So मैंने थोड़े क्लिप्स जब देखे तो मेरे को एक चीज समझ में आया कि द वीडियोस आर मोर ऑफ अ रियलिस्टिक, मोर हायर रेजोल्यूशन, एंड द थर्ड थिंग which is very much important here is consistency. मैं कंसिस्टेंसी के बारे में यहाँ पे क्या बात कर रहा हूँ? इफ यू विल जस्ट सी दिस वीडियो, ओके, इट देयर आर कीवर्ड्स ऑफ सेल बोट, सेलिंग on a sunny day, so these are all the components: mountain, sun. But have you seen the reflection which are coming? The whole thing is too consistent. Okay, and this is not that common in prompt to or text to video generation. आप बाकी चीजें भी यहाँ पे देखोगे तो it's bit stylized part, this one. This also, like, it's too consistent, and I'll show you like what consistency I'm talking about because I have been working on Pika and Runway Gen 2 models, and it disappoints me sometimes, like the expectation which I had. So let's see the Pika one, what I'm basically talking about, and just go to my libraries and we'll show you some of the. Okay, cool. Okay, let's say this one. This one I wrote Iron Man fighting with the Hulk, okay, and just see the result. Or let's say this one, Hulk on the New York scenario looking up in the sky angry. So you can see what actually happened here is Iron Man fighting with the Hulk. Okay, the 3 second is always consistent, but when we try to increase it more, at that time the inconsistency happened. And for that reason, I guess space-time model, particularly the network or the architecture which Lumiere have actually released, would actually solve this problem. So let's see like what are the other things which are there. There are like lot many examples of Pika which I can show, like which had inconsistency. Okay, let's see one more. This one, just see. In frames, lot of things were going on, like it starting 3 second only, you can see that lot of random stuffs are coming, and it doesn't make any sense. I just wrote about an anime character. Okay, that could be a prompt here, I guess. An anime boy playing game with friends or something like this. But there are some lot of things going on in behind, so that's what inconsistency I'm talking about. um and image to video, you can see that it's very much consistent. I guess one of the example which I have seen, these are the best one I can see. Even this is more of a 3D which we can observe. uh, this one is not that good, I guess. Yeah, so it was one good one, I guess. Yeah, here if you see the walking or that part, that is bit tricky to handle. Okay, even this one or this. So it's really great. And the one more thing which makes it more unique is the stylized generation. So stylized is basically, it is more been explored in the reference to image, like reference image to image, but it is something new to have a reference image to video. Okay, Like here you can see it's just a style reference of an illustration, and we get here an illustration of like a GIF type, or this gold plated rose pendant something. Like it creates a lot consistent, which can be used as an illustration ahead in like many places for marketing, for products a lot. So here also, like you can see, just sticker generation could be so easy. Just imagine, I just wanted to have a sticker generation and it just gave a reference. The model is same, nothing is done different, and the prompt is not also that lengthy or bits or more specified to have this sticker like printed. Okay, having a outline of white and all, you can see. So what they have introduced is space-time unit model. So what used to happen is the various other models like Imagen or Poet is also one of them, I guess, and Pika and Zeroscape was one of the open source model which you can see on Hugging Face. So these are all the models which works on bit by bit. So because of that, the inconsistency took place. But in Lumiere, what they used to do is वो सारा का सारा एक साथ लेते हैं and then they used to do the stuff with the proper access. We'll see to it like how this actually works. Okay, we also have video stylization. So okay, so this is a source video of someone running and changing it to wooden box or origami, and okay. Okay, so this is the main important thing, I guess, cinemagraphs. So I have used Runway Gen 2 models for any type of adding motions to a static images so that it gets converted to an video. And I guess, and for that there are motion brush in that, but they have did a quite of an box like structure. I guess motion brush is far more better, but yeah, it seems quite same to that. But also they have introduced as mask, okay, video in painting. This is something which is which was not that stable version, like which was there previously. So uh, okay, I guess yeah, it's working pretty well. The thing which okay, so the thing which is the best here is you can see this part is not being provided, okay, as an input, and as soon as the hand approaches there, the leaves and all, it seems too consistent and too realistic too. Okay, so I guess the main features, okay, this is also one of them to change. Okay, it's so mainly the thing, I guess, the three things which I mentioned is like realistic, consistent, and main high resolution which they have. So these are the main three key points which they are having, and the whole thing is based on the space-time unit model architecture which they have did. Let's just see the paper. So paper got released uh, one day back on 23rd Jan on archive. Let's see the paper. Okay, Lumiere space-time diffusion model for video generation. And here are some example of red sports car coming around a bend in a mountain road. Teddy bear. Okay. Here are the some stylized one that we have told that we have discussed about the sticker generation type of a thing. Okay, cool. Okay, here you can see there is a bread which got converted to pancake, which is a part of a video in painting. Okay, so we introduced Lumiere, a text-to-video diffusion model designed for synthesizing. Okay, let me just download this paper so that I can edit out things. Okay, I don't have that in painting or what. 1 minute. Mhm. Okay. So text to video diffusion model design was as a video that portray, you can see, realistic, diverse, and coherent motion, which we can obviously see through that example say only. And they have also mentioned the same in the paper. About the challenges in video synthesis. To this end, we introduce space-time UNet architecture that generates the entire temporal duration of that video. तो rather than कि bit by bit part कर करके वो generate करे, वो एक साथ पूरा एक temporal video generate करके दे रहा है हमको. This is the contrast to existing video model which is resistant, okay, oral super resolution जो provide कर रहे हैं that inherently makes global temporal consistency difficult to achieve. जो चीज हम हमारी बात हुई पीका एंड बाकी कंपेयर करके, लाइक देयर आर थिंग्स जो प्रीवियसली भी मॉडल्स हैं उनसे बेहतर कर सकते हैं एंड पीपल आर मेनली फोकसिंग टुवर्ड्स इट, लाइक हैविंग AI movie generation, people are moving towards it. And this 2024 is the year of mainly video generation to making it mainstream via releasing short films or movies into it, even moving towards the audio and moving towards the robotics. So this is just a start of this. By deploying both spatial and the temporal down and upsampling, okay, they just explained about diffusion model. Our model learns to directly generate a full frame rate by processing it in a multiple space-time scales. Okay, that's it. Okay, let's see what's ahead. So here you can notice there is image and video and the model which they have prepared, like Lumiere. You can see there are some inconsistency of, I guess this is a cardio, a robot running on a cardio, and the inconsistency you can see is on the legs, and this is some of a type of a DNA chain type of thing, and you can see there are inconsistencies. So how does it actually works is, like you can see XT slice. So whenever we are talking about space time, what we are talking about is a, in a space we have like to locate a point on that axis and then making a decision of, okay, whether there is a problem or inconsistency happening in that area. So okay, how does it work? Let's see. So it works as an, this is, this XT slice is actually been made as per this video. Okay, so it seems like DNA chain, but it's not that. It's just showcasing how consistent it is. So okay, let me explain. This is the temporal time, we can say, or this is X. Okay, and this is the space, in space time, this is the point. तो यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, वो पूरा देख रहा है कि ओके वेदर इट्स कंसिस्टेंट और नॉट, या कुछ अनयूजुअल बिहेवियर तो नहीं है, तो उस हिसाब से मैप कर रहा है. The same mapping you can see on XT slice. What is X? This is X. Okay. And this is T, the time. तो ये उस हिसाब से मैपिंग किया है कि ओके ये क्या हो रहा है स्पेस टाइम के अंदर उस पर्टिकुलर सेक्शन के लिए. तो देन एट दैट टाइम वी कैन नोटिस ओके यहाँ पे इनकंसिस्टेंसी है करके. The same thing happens at this point. An astronaut riding a horse, something. This is a very basic term which we were doing from the start of stable diffusion testing. Okay, so here also you can see there are inconsistency because you can't see the legs of horse most of the time, but in the model of Lumiere you can actually observe it pretty well, and you can see the chain which is present here is very much consistent. So let me just erase all of this stuff. Okay, so temporal consistency in generated video, representative examples of generated video using R model and Imagen. Imagen is also Google model. which was been released in date back to 2021, I guess. I guess if I'm not wrong. The period we apply Lumiere a image to video generation conditioned on the first frame of okay visualize. So but the same thing that they have visualized by taking it X and T slice by considering whether how coherent it is. As in, okay, now comes the introduction to the same thing, the space-time model and all. And here is the common approach, which the traditional models used to take, and the way this works is a bit different. You can see the approach here is like generating this part, but then here we get the multi diffusion part, and also the time period which they are provided is bit same, but it is bit fed to st unit. So related work text to image generation. Okay, this is the part. Golden retriever puppy in the park, autumn, or chocolate syrup on a vanilla. So these are all the examples that we have seen like on the portal. These are all the same. The stylized generation part. Recall that we only train the newly added temporal layers and keep the pre-trained T21 weighted fixed. So the model that they have used, I guess, here was like the pre-trained T21 model layers, T21 pre-trained layers of UNet. Yes, yes. Then multi-diffusion. Here the best part comes here is the reference images and in painting also. Okay, let's go to evaluation. We train our T2V model on a dataset containing 30 million videos. Okay. Along with their text caption. Okay, that's the prompt. So the video are 80 frames long at 16 fps, 5 seconds. The base model is trained on, okay, these are the frames. We evaluate our model on collection of 113 text prompts describing diverse objects and scenes. The prompt list consists of 18 prompts assembled by us and 95 prompts for prior works. Okay. Okay. So we compare our method to prominent T2V diffusions model. T2V is just text to video and okay, sorry, text to video models. And okay, where I was? Huh. That operates at pixel space and consists of a cascade of 7 models. The base model, stable diffusion model, like zero scope. Okay, zero scope was that. You can just check out zero scope on Hugging Face. Limit. Okay, so what metrics we got here? This could be the metrics based on okay user study result. So it is based on the reviews or like that. And these metrics are usually we get to see the same Pika came out and compared it with others. And at that time, this metric seems to be the same, but this is actually something new architecture going on here. So here you can see from imaging video, and the Pika was one of the top last like previously from last 4 5 months, and you can see the quality that the metrics received for the Lumiere is more. Even the text alignment is bit of a kind, but yeah, it's kind of more. And image to video is one of the criteria, which makes it more stand out because of the reference image wala part. That you can actually see. The ours is actually the Lumiere. So blue line, just you can observe how better it is as per the user study result. And Gen 2 is runway Gen 2 model. So runway Gen 2 model is quite well for motion, for image to video. It works good. So it quite same, I guess. Uh, but yeah, for text it's bit a problem. But mainly I don't think so. There were any demonstration for the image containing the text so that to generate a video, because it still, I guess, generate inconsistency for the same. um yeah, so that was all about the today's paper. I hope this next one will be covered, or we could just get to see or test out the model. um Hopefully we'll get to see soon before May, the Google I/O. And we used to see day on a daily basis a new model comes into the picture, right? So I hope we'll discuss more in detail in more technical way. Okay. If you have like any doubts, you can just post on comment section. Okay. Bye.